I got an abortion not because I wanted to, but because the man I was with at the time used shame and fear to manipulate me into getting one. When I had just turned 18, I was sexually assaulted on a family vacation. And when I found out that I was pregnant, he said, if you don't get rid of the baby, I will fly down to your dad's home church and expose you for the whore that you are. When a woman is in an abusive relationship, a lot of the things that she'll say or do is not necessarily her choice. A lot of what she says and does is out of force and manipulation, even an abortion.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are discussing Nika Diwa and the fact that some content creators are calling her and her family disturbing and disgusting. Now, Nika Diwa is a mommy family vlogger content creator who has millions of followers, subscribers on our YouTube channel, TikTok page, and Instagram page. And she puts out content about her family, her raising her children, things that happen when raising children, things that happen in her marriage. She also makes videos about her previous experience in relationship and abuse history. She's more of a short form content creator. She really focuses on short form instead of long form, and her short form videos really do well. Some of our YouTube shorts have acquired like 40 million views, 100 million views. Instagram reels, I've seen one that was 20 million views. The videos on our TikTok page have earned millions of views and hundreds of thousands of views. So she's really doing well with videos. In fact, I think because of her videos are doing well and she has quite a large following. I think she was invited to the White House for an Asian something event. Anyway, she's really doing well as a content creator. I've actually seen some of her videos and I've even featured a clip of her video on my channel. It was in a video where she was crying and confronting her husband, who said he wants to go out with his boys to watch the football game on Christmas, and she was confronting him that why is he going out with his boys on Christmas Day instead of spending it with her and their children. Any which way, some weeks ago I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw a video where the creator was saying that Nika Diwa and her family are disturbing, and they're like the most disturbing family on TikTok. I was like, I don't know about that, but I scrolled past it. Then some days ago, I was scrolling YouTube again. I saw another video calling them disgusting, calling Nika Diwa and her family disgusting. And I was like, what's going on? Is this deja vu or something? Then after some days of seeing the second one, I saw another video calling her and her family disturbing and calling them names. I was like, what's going on? I decided to search for her name on YouTube, and I saw more than 5 videos calling her out and her family and saying that they are disturbing, they're disgusting, they're exploiting their children for views and the rest. And I'm like, what's this? I also entered the search term Nika Diwa disturbing, and I saw more videos, and I'm like, what is going on? Anyway, before I give my thoughts on the videos, because I watched some of them to understand why they're labeling her and her family such names, check out some of the videos that she has put up on her pages and some reaction of people to some of the videos that she has put up.
Sometimes it's not that your marriage is a mess, it's that life is a mess and your marriage becomes collateral damage. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, I was in a pandemic in a third world country without any family, and my husband, he was struggling too. We forgot that we are a team, but I am so grateful that we chose love, that we chose to stick it out. Because once we got out of those messy circumstances that life just kept throwing at us, we realized it's not that I don't love you, it's that I don't love how difficult the circumstance is. Being like, okay, you made a mistake, it's my mistake too, because we're a team. I'm not going to blame you, rather I'm going to join you and partner with you. We've been through so much. We have such a deep founded respect, love, and admiration for one another, and are genuinely learning how to fall in love all over again.
Is it just me, or is this something that is not something that should be filmed and put on the internet for nearly now 7 million people to see? You know what else is private? These children's lives. You know what they can't really give informed consent to is having their lives turned into content to be monetized online. This is a super important conversation for parents to be having with their kids. But to me, setting up a camera to film while you're talking about it, while you're changing your daughter's diaper, is just incredibly invasive, performative, and counterproductive to the spirit of the discussion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I am increasingly less comfortable with children being posted online, period, much less like entire platforms being built off of them.
Yes, it is true that pregnant individuals get judged for just about anything in pregnancy that you could possibly think of. But there is one thing that's for certain, and that is that there is no known safe amount of alcohol to consume in pregnancy. Nor is there a safe time in pregnancy to consume alcohol. Alcohol in pregnancy is a known toxin and teratogen. That's for certain. And the reason why we make such a big deal of this as obstetricians is that drinking alcohol in pregnancy is not necessary. It is a choice. So for anyone who might be watching this video and is thinking that having a glass of wine or two at some point in pregnancy might be okay just because some influencer with a lot of followers is doing it, think twice before you do that, because again, they're just influencers. They're not medical professionals. Drinking alcohol in pregnancy is not a flex.
This is so disappointing. I can't even explain to you how disappointed I am. Literally a few days ago, I just posted a TikTok about how the only reason I was tuning into anything Tarte related for their brand trip was because of Vidya and her husband. And seeing her post this TikTok at the White House toasting champagne to Joe Biden is such a slap in the face. I'm so sick of platforming and supporting South Asian creators because they're brown and I love seeing brown people win. But like when the time and like the pressure is needed for them to actually represent us, all of them are dead silent. Like, I don't understand. The only people who are actually saying anything are like Rami Youssef. Hassan Minaj even hasn't said shit. Like, I feel like he's just saying the bare minimum. Like, I can't. I have to unfollow. It's too much. I can't do it anymore.
Could you ever cheat on me?
Absolutely. That's why you don't make dumb decisions like talking to guys one-on-one or hanging out in like compromising situations. I'm a human being, you're a human being, and I'm sorry, babe, I don't know if this is hard for you to hear, but everybody is absolutely capable of infidelity in the right/wrong circumstances.
Oh, okay.
Who's gonna tell her? Not only do I think that her husband fed her those lines, but I think that the people who tend to think like this are forcing the compatibility in their relationships for the sake of maintaining their own comfort. While I know that cheating is extremely normalized in our society, I think a common misconception that a lot of people have is that everyone is capable of cheating under the right circumstances, and that is simply not true. If you're a monogamous leaning person, but your impulse to cheat is so strong that you can't even be in the same room with the gender that you're attracted to, that is a major sign that you are with the wrong person. Although resisting the urge to cheat can be a sign of discipline and self-control, it is also your mind and body's way of telling you that you are losing physical and or emotional attraction to your partner. And sometimes you can get it back, sometimes you can't. But ignoring that strong impulse to cheat is just going to make it manifest in less ideal ways. Like being rude, being neglectful. It can even escalate to emotional or physical abuse, or you can end up eventually acting on your impulse to cheat. I know that marriage culture has taught us that once you exchange vows or have been together for a long time, that you're supposed to do everything in your power to make it work. But all that thinking does is keep people trapped in situations that they do not want to be in. And I don't know about y'all, but if I found out that my boyfriend wanted to cheat on me so badly that he actively had to avoid working with certain clients or avoid being in a room with certain people, y'all would never hear from me again.
Like I said, I watched some of the videos of the people that were calling her and her family names, and I think a lot of them are bothered that she is exploiting our children and our family for views. I think because there's this growing dislike for family vloggers and mommy vloggers that put their children on camera and exploit them for views and money. They are thinking that she is doing the same thing. Now, some of the videos that they featured to explain their point, I kind of agree that they were weird, and I think some of them, they said that she has deleted them because I tried to look for them. I did not see. I understand why people are like that. Those videos are weird. They are not. They are giving weird vibes, because I said in the video where I talked about the situation about the Christmas games and everything, I said that I feel like some of the things that I've seen her share is like an overshare, and personally I will not share such, but it is what it is for her. Like I said earlier, she has had bad experience with past relationship, and she has also, I think, been abused. So when sometimes she puts up some videos, I feel like she is trying to use that as a way to heal. So sometimes, for what me I will call an overshare, it's therapeutic for her. So it's just that she is sharing it to the whole world. And sometimes what you put on the internet stays on the internet for a long time, and people can use that against her in the future and her kids. Now, some of the concerns that these YouTubers had concerning some of our videos, I actually saw reasoning in it, and like I said, some of them she has taken them down because she has probably seen reason in it, but some parts are still available on the internet. Now, while I understand some of the concerns that some people have concerning her and her family, I think some of the concerns are based or as a product of some of the other disturbing things that some other content creators, some other family vloggers and family or mommy vloggers or mommy content creators have done. And people are like heightened about those kind of situations, and they are thinking that it's the same thing with her. Now, a lot of the complaints, even in the comment section that I saw, were that she's exposing her children to predators, and that she's always dragging her husband into the videos and she's not respecting his boundaries, she's not respecting her children's boundaries. Now, as for the husband, I don't know about her dragging him, because if our videos are doing millions and hundreds of thousands of views and making in hundreds of thousands of dollars, I don't know a partner who would say I will not be a part of that, knowing that if I'm a part of the videos, it might get us more views and get us more money to help with the finances of the house. Because like I said, her videos have done well enough that she was even invited to the White House. Now, in those videos, in some of the videos, I've seen even her mother-in-law participate in the videos. And her mother-in-law is Nigerian because her husband is Nigerian. And she's participating in the videos, knowing that it's bringing the whole family joy, it's bringing them money. It's not in my own opinion, I don't think that she's dragging them. They are willing participants, in my own opinion, knowing that it's what she does, that's her job, and that's what's bringing income. He too, he has his own job, and he's a part of our content creation and everything. So I'm not sure if she's overstepping his boundaries or is the one that is willingly joining her in her videos. Now, for the kids, I get what you're saying about exposing them, especially as we are living in a society that some people don't have sense, in my own opinion. I understand the concern that people have of her exposing her kids to people that are not so good. But I also checked some of the videos that I've done pretty well, like one that has done over 4 million views, where the focus of the video was not necessarily on her children, was just on her being goofy with her husband. I feel like she has cracked the code of going viral several times, and even without her children being in the video or being the main focus of the video. And in my own opinion, I don't think that she's really like exploiting them in a terrible way. Yes, she's a mommy vlogger, she's a family vlogger. Her children are going to still be on the channel, on the page, because that's what people are coming for. But I'm not going to say I have enough knowledge or I've watched enough videos to call her disturbing, to call her disgusting, to call her family disgusting. I don't think that those words were necessary from all those YouTubers that are making videos and saying such. I understand people are really not liking mommy vloggers, not liking family vloggers, family content creators, because of some of the terrible things that some mommy vloggers and family vloggers and content creators have done. But we are not supposed to jump into conclusion that she's very terrible, her family are very terrible, they are exploiting the children, they are treating the children bad, and all the things that I've seen people say. I feel like, yes, you might not like their dynamic. Like I said, there are some things that she has overshared that, yeah, I'm like, are you supposed to be sharing it with us? But then again, it's a certain kind of way, and she's a certain kind of way. Maybe oversharing is how she gets through things. But personally, I feel like some of the things that she has shared are overshared. But like I said, I don't know her that well. I don't know the context of why she's sharing. I don't know if her sharing the thing has been helping her mental health. And if she's sharing it and it's helping her mental health, I'm not going to say she should not share. She has to do what works for her, even if people don't like it, even if some people don't like it, because there's still a lot of people that like her content, because people are watching it in their hundreds of thousands and millions and leaving comments. So I'm not going to be on the side of the people that are calling her disturbing, disgusting, because I feel like that was too much of a label that they put on their family, especially as there is no concrete evidence of her maltreating our kids or doing things that will put our children at risk or in harm way, apart from her exposing her kids to predators that are watching her videos. But I don't think she has ever done anything that will cause CPS to make a visit or something. So I feel like the label was just exaggerated, was too much, and I don't think it's fair to her and her family. But then again, I'm not watching her every day, and I'm also considering some things based on her past experience and what she has shared. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think about it. I know some people in the last video were saying she and her husband give them the weird vibes. I don't know, but I will ask that if you have an issue with her and you want to leave a comment, please be respectable, give your reasons in a very respectable manner. Don't begin to insult her and say all sorts, because if you do that, YouTube might even delete your comment. And if you feel like you are being very disrespectful, I might actually delete your comment, because I don't want a case where people are insulting her to levels that are similar to what the YouTubers and content creators have done by labeling her family as disgusting and calling her all sorts of names. But anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts about people calling Nika Diwa and her family disturbing, disgusting, and all sorts of names. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.